Hi friends, today we'll discuss about loan management system. Loan management system help automate the servicing and management of multiple loan products. So in a bank or financial institution, you will have a multiple loan products. You have a housing loan, you have a vehicle loan, you have a personal loan. Under the loan products, you will have sub products. To manage these products or servicing the customers, LMS is useful. Through LMS, you can improve quality, turnaround time, and service for end users. End users means end customers. LMS includes following activities: inquiries, transactions, approvals, collaterals, documents, claim settlement, document tracking, register, reports, others. Enquiries mainly classified like payoff amount. Customer can come to branch or he can call through phone and he can ask, now I want to close my loan, what is the payoff amount? Loan can be running from last 5 months or 6 months. You have to verify the report and you have to tell him like this is the payoff amount. Customer can ask for the interest certificate after financial year, and customer can ask for the provisional interest certificate. Normally provisional interest certificate will be given on the starting of the financial year, means 1st April itself you can give a provisional interest certificate. After financial year you can give a interest certificate. Balance certificate, you can ask what is the my account balance on 30th June, can you issue a certificate? What is the my loan outstanding balance on 31st March, can you issue me a certificate? These things he can inquire, and he can ask for the applicable rate of interest. If it is a floating rate of interest, interest rate will be coming down, going up. So he may ask what is the right term, what is the rate applicable to my loan. These inquiries can make customer. With LMS, user front end user can reply for all these inquiries. So second is the transactions. So when loan is disbursed, the first thing will happen like monthly payment. So customer has to repay the loan amount. So this can be through ECS, cash, check, any mode we can collect repayment amount from the customer. So in transactions we'll take like ECS or NACH. So on due date, for example, every month 1st or 10th or 15th, so we have a schedule date, we'll generate a report. The money we have to receive from the borrower, from the customer, then report will be generated with from date to date. For 1 week what are the payments are pending from the customer, you can generate the report. Payment mode type, whether cash, how much, what is the amount we have to receive. If it is through check, how much ECS. These reports can be generated through LMS system. Once you receive the reports, then you have to present. Once you present, then only you will get money from other bank. So ECS, NACH, we have to present, and then when you get the money from other bank, or some may be rejected or some may be passed, so then you have to update the status also, whether particular transaction is well passed or rejected. These things you have to verify. Then you have to select the correct ledger. So once your file is processed, so if the successful transaction, which general ledger it should go. If it is a failed transaction, where it has to go. So how many batches we have prepared, in every batch how many records are there. So we have to verify all those things while processing repayment files. Okay, if it is a check, so previously we discussed about if it is a ECS or NACH. If it is a check, then we have to get the checks, like for example on 7th. So these many repayment pending from the customer, and this should come from the checks. We have to collect the checks, then validate the process, then import the checks, and we have to send it to the other bank. Then we should get the collections. Sometimes checks may be bounced, so it will go to OD, overdue amount. Then we have to call the customers, and we have to follow up the OD amount. Sometimes collection reversals. See, because of some technical reason, maybe collections can be reversed. Then we have to reverse entire file. Then we have to regenerate a new file. Or collection corrections. Instead of 1000 rupees, if he has deposited 500 rupees, then you have to change the amount and you have to do the correction also. So if the collection or repayment amount comes through cash mode, then we have to deposit the cash into our account. Then it should be transferred to loan account. That adjustment entries. See what is the principal outstanding, what is the OD interest, everything, whatever cash collected, this should be adjusted to the principal and interest. And here also sometimes collection, normal collection was 1500 rupees, but we have received only 500 rupees. So then you have to do the collection correction also, changing the amount and correction you can do it. Second one will be pre-closure. Customer comes to the branch and he says, I want to pre-close my loan before the due date. Then we have to calculate what is the outstanding balance. Is there any penalty? What is the gap days interest, pre-closure charges, other charges? We have to calculate, and same information we have to give it to the customer. During the pre-closure, customer can request for the waiver of. So you can waiver off for the principal, interest, charges, other charges. So you have to take approval from your manager or regional office. Then you have to get the approval for the waiver of. Then you have to get the final amount, and same amount should be collected from the customer. This pre-closure amount collected through a check or DD from ECS or transfer or a cash. So once you collect and you adjusted entire amount to the principal and interest, then properly you close the account and give a letter to the customer. Part payment. If customer comes and says, I have a part amount, outstanding is 10 lakhs and still another 10 years I have to pay, but I have a 5 lakhs extra amount is there, I want to credit to my loan account. Then we have to see whether is there any prepayment charges, part payment charges. If charges are there, in my example I have given 2% charges are there, then 5 lakhs he is paying means 2% is 10,000 rupees and GST is 1800 rupees. So total you have to collect 5 lakhs from the customer and you have to remove the charges. Remaining 4 lakh 88,200 rupees should be credited to the loan account. During credit, this amount will be adjusted to the principal and interest. And now it is a moratorium. So moratorium can be like moratorium can be requested by the customer, or moratorium can be given by the bank, in depend on the situation. So interest during the moratorium you have two options, whether you want to go for the interest capitalization, yes or no. If it is yes, means uncollected interest will be added to the principal and a new schedule will be generated. During moratorium you have a old schedule for the 10 years. EMI is something 5,700 rupees or 5,800 rupees. When you go going for a moratorium, you can update the schedule. So during the updation, you can ask for the interest capitalization, yes or no. If capitalization is no, then uncollected interest will be collected from the immediate first payment after moratorium. So this interest will not be added to your new scheduled amount or principal outstanding. It will be collected from the first payment after moratorium period. So what type of moratoriums are there? What are the categories? So moratorium can be same EMI. You can change the, if the same EMI is there, period can be changed. It will be increased automatically. Or you want the same tenure, EMI will be changed. Or you are changing the interest rate, period bar EMI will be changed. Depend on the amount you have selected or period you selected. Normally if you select the bigger period, then your EMI will be less. So what type of approvals available in LMS? Because you know in banking every transaction should be processed through maker checker concept. So all the transactions should be approved by the checker. So collection approval, collection reversal approval, collection receipt approval, pre-closure approval, part payment approval, moratorium approval, everything will goes to the checker. Checker has to verify, then only this transaction will be completed. So collateral linking. So you know, like you want a loan, you have to give a collateral. If it is a housing loan, your house will be collateral. If you say vehicle loan, your vehicle will be a collateral. So in collateral, after loan is credited, then we'll enter all the collateral details. The details can be what is the house address, what is the length, what is type of building it is there, what is the value, everything will be entered into the collateral. So this collateral will be added to the loan account. Second will be multiple collateral to loan account, because my collateral is not sufficient, I can give one more collateral. If I am taking a housing loan, my house is not sufficient to take my loan amount, I can give a deposit. So then in this scenario, multiple collaterals means house and deposit will be linked to my loan. Collateral information already we discussed. In collateral information, you will get all the, if it is a vehicle is your collateral, what is the made, what is the engine number, what is the color vehicle, everything will be captured in the collateral details. This you can anytime you can inquire and you can see. One collateral to multiple loans, because you have a bigger collateral value but you have taken a small loans, 2 3 loans, you can link one collateral to multiple loans. And release collateral, if your account is closed, your loan account is closed, you have to release the collateral so that this collateral can be used to or linked to some other loan. Or revalidation, for example, you have taken a loan against a stock, so every month or every 3 months you have to revalidate your stock, because stock may price may go up or down, or in business if you are using the as a your raw material or your business purpose, so you'll have a sometime it goes up goes down, then you have to do a revalidation of your collateral. So documents, so depend on the loan, depend on the product, we have to collect the documents from the customer, and same documents will be hand over to head office, and document movement to safe deposit. For example, so we have collected documents related to the loan and it will be sent to the head office, and these can be moved to a safe deposit where all the documents will be stored. When our loan is closed, these documents should be returned to the customer. Claim settlement, claim settlement in case you are given a loan and customer has uh, expired, then you have to do a death marking, then after death marking you have to send it for the approval to the checker or head office, then you have to process the claim. So after the process, you receive a money from insurance company. Maybe sometimes this insurance amount is equal to your loan amount, or sometimes you'll get extra amount, or sometimes you'll get the less amount. So when you get the less amount, automatically it should be adjusted to your expenditure. If you are getting more amount, then that should be returned to the customer. So for example, customer has taken a loan on gold, then he could not repay on maturity, then these gold will be auctioned and sold to a company, then these amount will be adjusted to your loan and remaining amount will be given to the customer. This is the claim settlement. So what type of reports you can generate it from the LMS system? Branch wise loan disbursement. So branch wise, what is the loan amount disbursed in this day or month or quarter year, you can generate the report. All collection report, so collections from cash or check or from NACH, ECS, you can generate a all collection report. Branch wise EMI due summary, demand versus collection, what was the demand and what is the collection we are received. Customer wise waiver report, what is the waiver we are given to the customer. Day wise collection report, overdue report, check bounce charge, check bounce details, check bounce charges, customer account statement, these can be generated from LMS system. Other than reports, what you can do, like you have a loan conversion, like you have taken loan on fixed rate and you want to move it to floating rate, or you have taken floating rate, then you want to change it to fixed, or you want to change a EMI, you want to increase your EMI, because uh, when loan has taken, your salary was 15,000, now you are getting 30,000, you want to pay more EMI, so you can change your EMI. Index rate, so initially your index rate is linked to GSEC rate, now you want to change it to repo rate. All these things can be done through LMS system. This video is sponsored by Ragini Kodali. She is into UK student visa processing from last 10 years. Need any further details? Please contact Mrs. Ragini Kodali. Mobile number mentioned on my screen. Thank you, friends. If you like my video, please subscribe and share with your friends also.